Hey everyone, it's Mr. Vargas here, coming to you live from my desk at Magnolia Science Academy, Santa Ana, looking to help out Math 8 today, Math 8, and we are working on homework 1.1. We're actually going to be going backwards today. Page 11 from your course textbook, having to do with what we call rational numbers. Rational numbers. Side note, rational numbers, what that means. Rational numbers are basically numbers that you can write as fractions. And that's what a rational number is. It's pretty much any number that you can write as a fraction. The root of the word rational is ratio, and we remember that a ratio is just a special type of fraction. It's just a fraction. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into problem number 1. 2 over 5. We were asked to write 2 over 5 and change that into a decimal. We learned about that today. Top dog in the house, bottom dog sleeps outside. Okay. Make a decimal 0, 0. And now we can do some division. Some long division. 5 cannot go into 2 because it's way too small. So we put a 0 there. Bring up that decimal. Mommy multiplied down. 0 times 5. 0 times 5, which would make 0. Sister subtract. Brother bring down. Coco continue. 5 goes into 20 4 times. 4 times 5 makes 20. Subtract it, bring it down. 5 goes into 0 0 times, so we are done. We are done right there. And our answer can simply be written as 0.4. Make that a little neater. It is 0.4. There you go. That's the answer for number 1. Let's go ahead and move right on to number 2. Okay, this one is 2 1/8. So if I want to change this to a decimal, I already know that my whole number, is just going to stay on the left side of my decimal. So what I really have to just change is 1/8, and I got to change that from a fraction into a decimal using top dog in the house, bottom dog sleeps outside. I'll put a few decimal 0 there. Okay, I know 8 can't go into 1, so I'll put a 0 up there. Mommy multiply down. Sister subtract, brother bring down. Now 8 can go into 10 though. It'll go in 1 time. Mommy multiply, 1 times 8 equals 8. Sister subtract, brother bring down. Daddy divide, 8 goes into 22 times. Mommy multiply would make 16. Sister subtract, brother bring down. And last but not least, 8 will go into 45 whole times, because 5 times 8 makes 40. And you are done. You're done there. So the decimal part right here would be 125, 2.125, or 2 125 thousandths. 2 125 thousandths. This is the thousandths place. All right, let me circle that up. And there we go. Let's go ahead and move to number 3. Number 3. This one has 33 over 40. Okay, a little bit more challenging. Now we got to convert this one into a decimal. Top dog in the house, though, we followed the same rules. Bottom dog sleeps outside. Okay, decimal 0, 0 on the back. So I know that 40 won't go into 3 and 40 won't go into 33. So I'm just going to put zeros here as placeholders. Now let's investigate. How many times does 40 go into 330? I brought that decimal up, by the way. How many times does 40 go into 330? It's going to go in a whopping 8 times. 8 times 40 makes 320. Sister subtract, brother bring down. 40 will go into 100 now. It'll daddy divide into 100 2 times. Mommy multiply. Sister subtract. Brother, bring down. And 40 will go into 200 5 times. 5 times 40 makes 200. Sister, subtract, and you are done. So your decimal here would just be 0.825 or 825 thousandths. Nice. Let's go ahead and check out number 4. Number 4. So this is going to be your first taste or first experience on this homework assignment, working with a repeating decimal. So I've got 4 over 33. Top dog in the house, bottom dog sleeps outside. Decimal 0, 0. Okay. 33 can't go into 4. 33 can go into 40 though one time. 1 times 33 makes 33. Subtract, bring down. Daddy divide again, or Coco continues, so we daddy divide again. 33 will go into 77 2 times. 2 times 33 is 66. Brother, bring down. Uh-oh. We've got a repeat here. 40 was right there, and 40 was right there, so hey, what do you know? It's probably going to have a pattern. 33 goes into 40 one time. 1 times 33 makes 33. Sister subtracts. Brother, bring down. Oops, sorry. That was to that one. Brother, bring down. 33 will go into 70 2 times, and it's just going to keep repeating. So the way that we would write that for our answer would be 0.12 repeated. And there you have it. Alright, I think you guys could probably figure out 5 and 6 with a little bit of practice on your own. We can go over those in class if you need help tomorrow. Let's jump down to number 8. Okay, number 8. And this one says, write each decimal as a fraction or mixed number in simplest form. So now we're taking a decimal and we're changing it back into a fraction. We're going from a decimal, and we want to change it to a fraction. Okay, so here, remember, it's all about place value. Don't worry about that negative right now. The negative is just going to come along at the end. It doesn't affect anything that we do with this 4. So if we remember place value, this is the tenths place. Alright, so this is the whole number, ones place. When we slide over to the right hand side of the decimal, we get tenths place. So I would write this as 4 over 10. I'll go ahead and bring that negative symbol on down. So we've got negative 4 over 10. Negative 4 over 10. We can reduce that, or we can simplify that, divide the top by 2 and the bottom by 2. So your final answer should be 2 over 5 negative. Negative 2 over 5. And there we go. Easy peasy. Next problem, number 9. Number 9, we've got negative 7.32. Okay. Anything to the left of the decimal is going to be a whole number, so it's just going to be negative 7 is your big number. And then we've got 32 hundredths. This is the hundredths place, like we learned in class, hundredths. So we can just write 32 over 100. So 7 and 32 hundredths, or 7 and 32 over 100. We can simplify the top and the bottom there. Divide the top by 4 and the bottom by 4. So our new answer is going to be negative 7, and 32 divided by 4 is 8 over 100 divided by 4 makes 25. There are 4 quarters in 100, or 4 quarters in $1. So that's how I knew that was 25. And there's our answer. All right, fun fact for the day. did some research. Remember we were talking about that hat in class today, that little hat that goes over the repeating decimals? This thing is called a vinculum. A vinculum. Share that information with me tomorrow in class, and I will give you a coolsys point. All right. See you tomorrow.